Hello and welcome everybody. Not sure how many people will be around. It's Saturday and it's a long weekend here in um, up here in Canada. So I want to welcome all those and all those who watch the replay. Oh wow, few things. I've been getting people requesting money from me through my PayPal account, and I know some people have had through their on their YouTube people requesting um, money through WhatsApp and stuff. I don't use WhatsApp, so just an FYI. So if anybody's doing doing that, I've had to. Um, because I've asked for, I think that they're one the requests I've been getting from people requesting money from me is from me having my buy me a cup of coffee, and they've been using my PayPal and stuff to send a money request to me. And I don't send out money requests to people. So just an FYI, but people have been sending it to me. I have no money. So for anybody who's doing that, I don't. If I had money, oh man, things would be a little bit easier right now. Um, so on that note, I did a live today on YouTube, and the live today on YouTube, and I was sort of babbling away about stepping into, and I just don't know why I don't like that word, but stepping into the next phase of my life. Stepping into that place where, when I did that one shift, my second shift at Save on Foods, I really realized that I am not 20 years old or 30 years old again. Um, and that my body is just, it took a toll that day. I work this tomorrow and Monday. So I know that's going to be, I'm psyching myself up to it. I do have good shoes and everything. I paid, you know, um, good money for the shoes that I got. But still, it is an adjustment. It's an adjustment to for everything, to getting used to things and the changes that are happening. And one of the other thing, as I'm going into this next phase of my life, and is meditation. And I've done a few TikToks and just talking about meditation. And I know a lot of people, they tell me many times, I'm like, come and join me. I do monthly meditation and it's $25 for the month. This next month is for June. We're going to be doing a cacao ceremony. And this is my cacao that I use. And it is little chips, and I mix it with nut milk. But if you don't have nut milk, you know what, honey? It just use what the hell you got at the time. You can mix it with water if you want to as well. But one of the reasons I love this company is that it comes in like little wafers, and using little wafers. What makes ceremonial cacao different from, say, just dark chocolate? It's how it's harvested, um, where it comes from, and the nutritional value that is in here as well is also part of it. Plus, it is where it says it is ritual cacao. This is the one that they use primarily for not for cooking, but for doing ceremony with cacao. So we are going to be doing that for the month of June, and entering into ceremony. Now, it is $25 for the whole month, but I won't be having the ceremony every day. We might be doing it 3 times a week, maybe 4 times a week, and it's all depending on how often I'm working. That's the other part. And they're usually around 8 o'clock in the morning for the ceremonies. Now, the reason I bring that up is because meditation is what's getting me through everything right now. My meditation and prayers. That has been part of my life, especially prayers, since I was very little. Family used to do rosary every day, and doing the rosary. So, rosary was a very important part of my family, and saying the rosary. And for me, prayer developed in a different way. Prayer developed for me in connections with the moon, with astrology, with nature. That's, and connecting with the different energies of the planets. Hence my shamanic astrology class. That's, where we are connecting with the different planets, and we'll be learning how to do a trance meditation, coming into a place where we step outside of our body, step into another realm and connections to the other realms. And for me, with meditation, it brings in a place to deal with the stress and the healing that I need, you know, um, as Steve's going through his healing process, it's also helping me so I'm not pulling my hair out with everything. And even though it's almost where you want to say what the and I've already got a notification for swearing on YouTube. So, but anyways, whatever. Um, in that stepping into this new phase of my life, and I really want to bring you all along with me. I've always brought you all with me with the Guru Mama, and this is stepping into the next phase of what is unfolding in the next crazy phase of my life. How are things going to unfold for me? And one of the parts that I want to bring you in with this is through meditation. And I want you to come with me and engage in meditation, engage in this time of bringing in tranquility and joy and love and harmony in your life as we are going through the transformation and changes that are going to be happening in the world. And as things begin to increase in very dramatic ways within the world. And as they increase dramatically out there, we want to increase the peace within ourselves so that you are able to anchor yourself in harmony, so you're not getting engulfed with the craziness that is happening within the world, being able to send more love and joy out into the world and release the doubts and the anger and the fear and the sadness and the worries and the concerns. That's really what I want to be doing with the meditation. The other thing is with the spiritual clearing workshop is about stepping into and not only enhancing your meditation, but also learning how to create a future, how you can um, bring in a facing of karma, bringing in, and that's part of the karmic release program too. But this is where we are um, coming into a place where we are able to cleanse things from our alignment, to heal different parts of our alignment. It's a wonderful stepping stone doing the spiritual clearing, and then the following week is the karmic release. And this is where you come into also doing the stages of forgiveness, setting yourself free by forgiving yourself and others. This when we're doing a spiritual clearing, we are coming into a place where we can look at where our personal blocks are, our flows, and bring in the love and the light, and bring it in through all levels and through all areas of our life and through all dimensions. This is the spiritual clearing is where we are going to be looking at areas in our life that we want to transmute to the violet flame and utilize this energy on a regular basis. And this spiritual cleansing workshop is a prelude or a helpful transition as we are going to be going into deeper clearing with the karmic release. And if you are wanting to join me, I know I had a special for the $200, which you can still do. You can still join me and still be part of the shamanic astrology, but you're going to receive the spiritual clearing, which is $75, and the karmic release, which is $333. You can pay for them separately if you want. I won't argue with you right now. Really, I won't. But I feel this is part of the journey that needs to be happening as we are heading into, especially these summer months, and as we are heading into the rest of this year. This year is a very transitional year. This year is a year that we are on great cusps of change and revolutionary change, change that is um, radical and things that we've never lived through in our lives. And having a spiritual anchor in your world is going to be an important part in helping you to get through um, a lot of these transitions that are happening and coming forward in our lives, and allowing ourselves to step into the beauty and the love with the divine, with the angels, with the gods and the goddesses. This is us coming into a place where we are able to look at parts in our life that are difficult, you know, doing spiritual clearing for the physical. It could be with drugs or prescription medication, alcohol, loss of consciousness, surgery, abortion, serious illness, cemetery or hospital visits. you know Doing a physical clearing from a cemetery and hospital visits is very important. I mean, I saged myself every time I came back from the hospital. The hospital can drain you. You can get attachments from the hospital. Same with cemeteries. Things can come home with you that you don't want to come home with you. This is where with the spiritual clearing, if you've had a difficult birth, and even though your child might be 30 years old or your child might be 17 years old, there is a part of your body that may not have healed fully from that part of a difficult birth, or you had a difficult birth. You were born into this world in a difficult way. It could have been an emergency C-section, could have been forceps, it could have been many different things that it could have happened during that delivery that caused some trauma within your life, and you're still hanging on to it. So that's all part of the spiritual clearing, and learning to bring in angels, bring in your spiritual team to help you to do this and help you to do this, to do the clearing within your life. Situations that may occur, and I think part of it is also what we've gone through in the last couple years has been very traumatic for some people. This could have triggered past life experiences that you've lived through before. Maybe you did, live through the Black Plague, in the 1300s. Maybe you lived through the one through the 1600s. This could have been a trigger within your cellular memory, and now you feel frozen and like you're afraid to move forward in some way. um so through different things that we have been going through, I think more people are going to be feeling things more so in the next coming years than they did at the beginning of the 2020. And people are going to be experiencing a lot more than um they did in the last couple years. So this is, wanting to help you, wanting to give you some kind of structure, and helping you with situations that may require some personal clearing, and maybe situations within the home that require property clearing and stuff. So we're going to cover that on next Saturday, on June the 4th. We're going to cover some of this and go through it, and so that we can give ourselves that, that anchor. And then on June 10th will be the karmic release, a 3-day weekend. So I want you to join me. I want you to be a part of this journey. And this is also starting a new journey for myself. I'm stepping into something that is new. I'm stepping into the new phase, a different phase in my life, to create the sustainability and profitability. And tell you the truth, I'm starting at ground zero. I'm not starting at the top of the mountain. I'm starting at the very base of the mountain. It's a place where I didn't think I'd have to start, but that's where I'm at. And wanting to embrace this fully, and knowing that knowing what I know, it might be a little bit easier than what it has been in the past. So if you are wanting to join me with this, let me know. And I hope that you all start some form of a meditation practice. Or if you are wanting to join me for the June one, just let me know. And I'll put you on the list, and because you will get a daily email from me with a recording of the ceremony as it unfolds. So sending you guys out so much love and light. Have a fabulous day. Enjoy this long weekend, and embrace the flow and embrace the love that you are and your light. So may the Lord and the Lady watch over and bless each and every one of you and all that you say and all that you be and all that you do. Have a fabulous, fabulous Saturday, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.